Hello and welcome back. 6 months later, in-game, not real life, fortunately, to Deus Ex Human Revolution. It's been a while, but I believe Adam's ready to get back to his job. And dang if he doesn't look swanky. And yes, those are sunglasses embedded directly into his skull. That is awesome.
Adam, it's David. You in the building?
Just entered the lobby.
Sorry to put you out of sick leave so soon, but we've got a situation. I'm breaking out of Milwaukee Junction factory. Meet me at the helipad.
I have to see Pritchard first. Something's wrong with my retinal enhancement.
Frank's on the second floor in the tech lab. Make it quick. People's lives are at stake.
Yeah, don't dilly-dally here. You can break into almost everyone's office here and loot their places for credits and some other goodies. But we're going to save that for later. Right now, we're going to meet up with Pritchard because for some reason, Adam's heads-up display, which is part of it, because he knows I'm more equipped and better to handle this. But first off, we need to fix our HUD, and Pritchard, I believe you could help with that?
About time. What happened? You get stuck in an air duct on the way over?
Yeah, nice to see you too, Francis. Something's wrong with my retinal display. Can you fix it?
If it's what I think it is, probably. Of course, it might be. Looks like your left and right imaging processors weren't completely in sync. But don't worry, your Sentinel health implant will kick in soon, repairing any damage that might have caused. Your retinal display should be fine now. Its recognition software won't be picking up hostiles yet, but you should be seeing radar and targeting reticules. Biomedical data too, if you're in pain.
Right. We done here? Because Sarif is waiting for me at the helipad.
I know. Radicals have broken into our manufacturing plant and taken hostages.
I can handle it.
Maybe this time you'll actually save people.
Oh, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this? We are going to do this. Bring it.
If you got a problem with me, Pritchard, why don't you just say it and get it over with?
Why no, Jensen? I don't have a problem with you. If anything, I blame myself.
The mighty Pritchard blaming himself. That's gotta be a first.
I'm the one who told Sarif we needed a physical security team to protect us. If he'd read my report closely enough.
Wait a second. Are you saying it was your idea to hire me?
Not you, Jensen. I wanted Dynacore, Sharp Edge, or Bell Tower. All the top private security contractors were on my list, but Sarif wanted somebody in-house. And so did Dr. Reed.
I suggest you leave Megan out of this.
Why, Jensen? It's no secret how close the two of you were. And let's face it, you'd just been fired from SWAT for that massacre in Mexican town. No one was about to hire you.
You really have to stop getting your news from those Picus blogs, Francis. They only confuse you.
The point is, if Sarif had listened to me, we wouldn't be having this conversation. But Megan, God love her, always did have Sarif's ear.
Sarif's ear is going to be hearing a report about violence in the workplace if you keep this up. You really feel like continuing?
Point taken.
Yeah, you know not to mess with the guy who's got metal arms now. Right, that Mexican town thing is a bit of a backstory for Adam. He was previously in SWAT, and by the by, like I said, we're going straight to the helipad. He was previously in SWAT, but there was an incident in Mexico.
How close are you to the helipad?
Almost there.
Good. Because SWAT's about to turn this into a PR nightmare. Meet me in the chopper. I'll brief you as we go.
Right, let me just finish the backstory and try to get away from them. Like I said, Adam was a SWAT officer, but there was an incident in Mexican town, or is it Mexico or Mexican town? They refer to it as Mexican town, which really confuses me. But there was an incident involving an augmented kid, and there wasn't a massacre, actually. The augmented kid was the only one who died, but afterwards there was a massive riots over in outrage over the events. We'll hear a little bit more about it later, but I'm honestly kind of in Adam's Well, to be perfectly honest, the entire situation sounds like just one big clusterfuck. Fortunately, we've got good people here to help us with the clusterfucks. Like, Malik.
Welcome back, Jensen. Didn't think we'd see you around here for a while yet.
You know how it goes, Malik. Duty calls.
Don't I know it? I was in my wingsuit halfway to the top of the Renaissance Center when I got the 911. But you... 6 months is a hell of a short time to come back from the dead. You sure you're ready for this?
No worries.
Only one way to find out.
Roger that. The boss is already on board, arguing with the DPD's tactical response team. They've got the plant surrounded, but Mr. Sarif wants you to go in first. You all set here? Because the sooner we take off, the better it will be for everyone.
Yeah, no kidding. Let's get this done.
I'm ready.
Great. Then let's get airborne.
That's a pretty small cockpit. Yeah, this entire vehicle looks like it was built for function rather than form. Still, can't argue with the results of the VTOL aircraft.
I told Farida to put us down on a roof. I don't want the crowd seeing you go in.
Fine. As long as she pulls you out the minute I'm gone. So what am I looking at here? Who are these guys?
Pro-human purists, or so they say. The same purists who've been firebombing limb clinics all over the country.
You buy that?
Now, I don't think it's a coincidence they hit us today, only hours after we moved the Typhoon in for assembly line factory.
The Typhoon? Megan's team was testing it the day that bastard... Who's on point for these guys?
Adam, I know you and Megan were once...
Who is on point for these guys?
Yeah, that's vital information
Goes by the
regardless
name
of history.
Sanders. That's him there. He's an augmented Adam, so he can't be one of the mercs who attacked us, but he did know exactly how to get inside our plant.
All right. So how do you want me to handle this?
First priority is the Typhoon. I'm keeping SWAT out until you've secured it. As far as rules of engagement go, I'll defer to you. Lethal or non-lethal?
Yeah, you might as well relabel this to loud or quiet. Because the lethal weapons, I've never picked them up, but I believe they're a loud and unsilenced, whereas the non-lethals, both of them are silenced weapons.
I'm not looking to start a firefight in there, just neutralize them.
Okay, but just make sure those bastards don't wake up and warn their friends. You remember what it's like in there? A lot of tight enclosed hallways, but the labs themselves are pretty open, high ceilings. So, do you want something you can use from a distance, or up close?
Alright, now we've got two choices here. If we're going for pure practicality and like what I'd use for the rest of the game, I'd highly recommend the stun gun. It's fairly close range, like you're not going to be able to use it to snipe with, and it's only just slightly better than punching someone in the face, but it's got much versatility, and anyone you hit with it is going down. But for now, I'm going to go with the tranquilizer rifle because it's got distance, it is suppressed like the stun gun, and it's a lot rarer, so it'll fetch a nice price when I'm done with it and ready to pawn it off.
Give me something with distance. If I get too close, I'll take them out personally.
Just try not to break anything expensive. The Typhoon should be in the factoring labs, but Pritchard will tell you more as you go in. I've got him running comms.
Terrific. Anything else?
Keep your eyes open for hostages. Free them if you can, but the Typhoon is your #1 priority. We developed it for the Alphabet agencies, and if we don't deliver it to them intact and still a secret, well, I'm sure you'll get the job done right.
Gentlemen, prepare for landing.
So no pressure. Gotcha. I absolutely adore Adam's character design. The way his arms look, the way the sunglasses embedded into his face, the little computer, which is obviously implanted where he got hit by the bullet. His combat gear, he just is a fantastic character design all around. The beard's a little kind of jagged and looks like you could poke someone if he jabbed his face into someone. But okay, let's quickly look around. Ooh, high fiber energy bar. Nom. Right. Before let's go in, let's take a look at what exactly augments we got from the Aftermath. Okay. Now we got cranium. Actually, you know what? I'll hold off on that because the only augment we really need to know about is... Okay, well... Yeah, the only augment I really feel the need to explain is this... Is it the cyber arm prosthesis that has it? Instant takedown. Here we go. Now we have an actual form of melee. Basically, so long as we're near anyone and we press B, we can instantly kill them or instantly knock them out with almost no trouble, as long as we're in melee range. We're going to be using that quite a bit. Alright, before that, let's talk with SWAT and get a feel of what the situation.
Tell me you're the guy we've been twiddling our thumbs waiting for.
SI Security. Name's Jensen.
Jensen. Yeah. I thought I recognized you. Used to be on Team 2 till that Mexican town thing went down. I gotta say, you're the last person I pictured taking orders from a CEO.
Things change.
Not always for the better. Feel like getting in there and doing whatever it is your boss wants you to do? Because maybe then we can do our job.
Okay, what are we dealing with?
Intel on these purists. How much you got?
How much you want?
How many?
How many am I looking at down there?
Hard to say. We've spotted 3 in the courtyard, maybe half a dozen inside. But that's a sketchy estimate at best, since we seem to be getting a loop playback off your telecams.
That shouldn't be possible. I told Sarif to make sure Pritchard overhauled the system.
Well, someone inside must be tech savvy, because all we're seeing is a loop. For all we know, there could be 5, 10, or 3 dozen perps in there.
So, minimum of 5, maximum of 30. We're going to ballpark it at 15 then. We, let's see. Any demands?
They communicate any demands yet?
Not yet, but I get the feeling they're not that organized. Most of the guys I've seen look like street bangers and thugs. The kind who get their jollies trashing equipment. You ask me, it's the man in charge you have to worry about.
Why?
The leader's name is Sanders, right? What's his story?
Zeke Sanders. We're running background on him now. Looks like he fought 2 tours in the Gulf. One of them on a recycled military bill.
You mean he's augmented? Sarif told me he's not.
He used to be augmented. Says his augs made him do evil shit, so he ripped him out. Now he's got a whole crew of gullible street kids listening to his crap and ready to die for him. Or kill.
That's not good.
I think I've heard enough.
You sure? Wouldn't want to make your boss unhappy.
Okay. I already know what to look for the... Yeah, I think I've got enough information to deal with this.
I got it from here. Sit tight. Wait for Sarif's signal.
Like we got a choice.
Don't worry, dude. I can handle this. I am a professional. Ooh, anything hidden in here? Painkillers! Yum. I'm not actually hunting for those painkillers because Adam's a drugly. Those will be very useful.
It's me, Pritchard. Where are you?
On a roof overlooking the plant.
Good. Your point of entry should be through shipping and receiving.
Should be, Francis. The hell does that mean?
We have an employee entrance there, heavily guarded by purists, no doubt. So, if you're not a fan of the frontal assault, I suppose you could try accessing the building's roof.
You know, every time I played this sequence, I've always stealthed by everyone, and do not worry, I am going to be using plenty of stealth for this sequence. Yo, dude. What's up? Plus, this is another reason why you don't need to worry about lethal weapons, because everyone around here is going to be just so willing to donate their firearms to your crusade. Alright, so now let's take a look around here. Because, The game's built on line of sight stealth and 5 stun gun darts. That'll be... Wait, is that a stun gun right there? Huh, no. Right. Based on line of sight stealth, you've got a personal radar so you can tell where everyone is, pretty reliably. Although it's got a limited range, and I believe it requires visual acquisition as well. Alright, we got 3 targets right around here. One up there, one up there, one up there. Alright. I kind of want to save... I want to take out everyone here, because I never did that in a previous run, but I want to save my darts for inside. Okay, hold up. How many cyber boosts do I have? Okay, I've got 2 of those, so we're going to quickly take another of those. And move forward. Okay, no one's looking this way, so... Shh. Okay, we gotta move quickly to take down the other one. And... Hush, puppy! Okay, 2 down. 1 more to go. Alright, he's probably going to see the body of his cohort at some point. Once he does that, I'll just... yeah, one thing you gotta know about it is for the takedowns, you're going to need an energy cell charge to accomplish one. Something nice about the director's cut is on easy and normal, you'll be able to recharge up to 2 charges. But on Give Me Deus Ex, it'll be like it was in the original, and... the original release of the game, and you'll have only 1 charge that can recharge. Okay, come on.
Yes. My fucking head.
Oh shit. I forgot about that. That's gonna be a problem. Oh, that's going to be a problem. Okay, you know what? Nom. And... Yo, bitch, what's up? Okay, like I said, I know this isn't the most efficient way of doing this, but I want to take out all of these guys now, just because I've never done it this way. And plus, this will give me plenty of 10mm pistol ammo. Although, I don't plan on using lethal force to take out anyone here. And on the plus side, I have 10 darts to take care of everyone inside. Although we are still going to want to be careful because...
Richard, I'm in. The door worked just fine.
I'm happy for you. The Typhoon is in the factoring labs. There's an elevator just past the assembly labs that will take you to it.
Got it.
And grab that. Okay, what do we got here? Alright, you can also fast swap between cover by pressing A when near it. Alright, now then we've got... authorized personnel only. Let's just have a quick peek in here. Okay, be careful. I believe... Okay, there isn't too much view, but we don't want to stand up just in case. Revolver ammo, taking that. Combat rifle ammo, taking that. Nothing in here. Okay. A higher vantage point would be good for sniping. Okay, I'm tempted to try a Metal Gear and throw a box to attract someone's attention. But on Give Me Deus Ex difficulty, that can actually attract quite a bit of attention because from what I've read, I've never tested it myself, but I remember it being accurate, is that it'll attract multiple guards to the source of the sound. So what I'm going to do instead is... Okay, because this guy likes to move all the way over to here. Turn around. Okay, I guess I'll just have to take advantage of this. Oh, this might get messy. Yeah, this is gonna get messy. Okay, come on, tell me that hit. Okay, if it hit, it would have hit his head, so we're gonna have to... Come on, tell me that hit.
Empty.
Well, at least they aren't advancing. Oh, come on, I wasn't even looking at that.
I see you, bro. Where you at? I see you, Chrome. Eat it.
Quiet. Okay, all I need to do is wait for my energy cell to recharge, and then I can take this nugget down. Just gonna... Although I might not have the time. Later! Later! Later!
Go ahead and run. Where you at?
I'm getting so many games confused right now.
Chicken shit ran. I'm gonna scope the place anyway.
Come on, charge, damn you. Yo, what's up, nigga?
You dead?
Okay, downside, I'm not going to get any bonuses for stealth. Plus side, nobody died. Okay, and I've still got 6 darts to work with. Oh, 7 darts. And some stun gun darts. I'm gonna see if I can look around and find a stun gun. Though, this episode is already kind of trudging along. Hang on, let me just peek into the computer. Oh, wait, ebooks. Okay, let's just look around and see if they've got any passwords or anything in here. Nope. All right, I'm gonna quickly look around and see if I can find anything interesting. What's this? Trank darts. Okay, that's good. All these trank darts would be nice. In fact, it might have been a better idea had I just stayed up here and sniped from them like my original plan was. Or hell, I could have even just snuck past all of them. But like I said, I want to take down all these purity first guys. Alright, now then, there should be a ladder that leads up here. Right here. Okay. Don't want to dilly-dally too much, because it's going to be important to make it to the next area. And anything up here? More trank darts. Perfect. Okay, looks like that's about all I'm going to grab from up here, so let's move on. Okay, anything. Okay, just looks good. I'm already getting some blips on the radar, but I don't think it's anything I need to worry about particularly just yet.
Stay out of here, Biggs. We got hostages.
Okay, we're gonna take out these guys, but first... And then...
Give me an excuse, And none of these body polluters gets out of here alive. You hear me?
Okay, hold up. We're gonna want to back off because while this thing is suppressed, he could still hear it. But I think from this distance. Yep. Excellent. Yeah, keep in mind about this game, suppressed weapons aren't completely quiet, and at a certain distance they can still hear it, and for this gun in particular, they can actually see a muzzle flash for it, so you're going to want to be careful if you're like invisible or something. Because invisibility is a thing in this game. Alright, so then, we've got two guys, one is in the room over there. That's one. I'll trank the other guy in the room, then take out his buddy. And... okay, perfect. Now I just wait for the energy cell to recharge, and then we can take down the other guy without wasting a shot. Careful though, because they will wake up their buddies. Come on, come on. Okay, I think I can move up since I don't think this guy's going to be leaving his hallway. Okay, good. And... my friend, consciousness is overrated. Excellent. Can I take your pistol? Thank you. Okay, at this rate, we're going to be cornering a market on 10mm pistol ammunition. Which is pretty good, because the 10mm pistol is a pretty good weapon from what I heard. I've never exclusively used it because I've never really utilized lethal stealth in this game. I've always gone non-lethal. But you can suppress this thing and add some armor piercing to it, which makes it a pretty good gun, from what I've heard. And ammunition for it is just plentiful. It gets a little less plentiful since later on you're going to be fighting professional soldiers rather than gangbangers. But still, at this point we've already got like, what is it? Like almost 4 clips. No, we've got 4 clips. 1 in the clip, 1 actually inside the gun, and another 3 on backup. We've almost got 5 clips for this thing. And yes, I am going to try and loot every locker in here. Although, we are kind of... you know what? I'm going to grab this revolver ammo and then bugger out, because there is a reason why we didn't... Actually, I just hit the 30-minute mark, so I'm going to cut this episode... wait.
Jensen, I just tried to unlock the assembly lab door, but my override codes aren't working. Someone's changed the protocols.
What? Didn't you plug the...
I'm on it. But until I find this particular breach and fix it, you'll have to hack the door manually. Pritchard out.
Ah, yes, hacking. Hacking and Deus Ex goes hand in hand, but that'll be something we'll be dealing with next time. For right now, that is going to be it from me for now. I'm being Evil Homer 91, and next time we're going to hack through this door and continue on to try and acquire the Typhoon data and maybe save some hostages. Until then, I'm going to play with this 10mm pistol, because that is a smart thing people do.